Alright, so I'm going to give you a detailed explanation of what happens when you get to sign up in our business. Right here I have a registration pack, and we're going to use the $50 pack as an example. Like I mentioned, the $50 pack and all other packages in our system generate what we call ultimate points. The $50 pack generates 3 ultimate points. Now these are the points which the system is going to use to calculate your bonuses. We run a binary plan, and so on your DTC, which is the web page I had mentioned earlier the company activates for every member, your web page is actually divided into 2 sales teams, a left and a right sales team. The idea here is for you to recruit and build at least 2 sales teams, that is a left and a right group. So each time the system is going to expect you to do activations, we'll expect you to place them on the left and on the right of your team. We have what we call the binary rule. And the binary rule has been programmed that anytime the system finds 3 ultimate points on your left and 3 ultimate points on your right, regardless of how these points were generated, the system will match this up to pay you a pair bonus of $7. So here is the great concept about it. On your web page, you're going to have a clearly defined genealogy like this, and this will continue from now till infinity. I'm going to use a random name. Assuming this was John, who bought a $50 pack today. After buying his $50 pack, he's going to get products worth $75 plus in that beautiful bag I just showed you. Now the products he got is left for him to decide if he wants to use them or sell. Aside that, he gets his web page activated DTC, where he has his teams clearly divided into left and right. And just like the basic concept of joining a network marketing business is to build the clientele of the company and in return building a network that's going to pay you bonus, all John has to do is recommend people to be part of this business. So if John has to recommend people, we advise he recommends his first 2 friends, A and B. Remember, the $50 pack earns a referral percentage of 5%. So if John referred A, who bought a $50 pack as well, it means John would have made 5% of $50 here, which will pay him $2.5. And if B bought the pack of $50, John makes another 5%, which is $2.5. This gives him a total of $5 for recommending these 2 persons. The most important part on the binary structure is where the system is recognizance of the points. $50 pack generates 3 ultimate points. It means the system would have recorded 3 points on his left and 3 points on his right. I'll bring you back to the rule. The binary rule has been programmed that for every 3 points left that would match 3 points on the right, the system would pay a pair bonus of $7. Aside the money that Mr. John has made from referring A and B, the system is aware of these points, and once binary is recognized, Mr. John is going to get $7 for this pair. If we add up plus the referral he made, he would have made $12 for recommending A and B. And at this point, we can say that the job of Mr. John is good as done. A and B would join to this business, join because they want to also make money. So A and B are aware Mr. John has made money, and they know exactly what to do to earn like Mr. John. If A goes on board to get A1 and A2, 2 friends, who join with the $50 pack, it means A would also record 3 points left and right on his binary tree, which would give him a pair bonus of $7. If B got B1 and B2, who joined with $50 each, this would have recorded 3 points left and right for B, and B also gets a pair of $7. The big question is, what happens to Mr. John? Mr. John has no idea who these 4 persons are, or probably was not even aware of them joining the business. But the company says, without Mr. John referring A and B, A1, A2, B1, and B2, and everybody who comes after in this system would never have known about the business. So according to the binary structure, every sale or point generated by A from now to infinity is recorded as Mr. John's left group, and every sale or point generated by B and his team will be recorded as Mr. John's right group. I'll bring you back to the rule. The rule has been programmed for every 3 points left and right. Regardless of how the points are generated, the system will pay a pair bonus of $7. Mr. John has no idea who these 4 persons are, but the system recommends and recognizes that There are 3 points times 2 on his left and 3 points times 2 on his right. So this is going to pay him 2 pair bonuses of $7 times 2. And the network will not end here. For the next time we'll go in search of 8. So Mr. John will be earning $7 times 4. The next time times 8 times 16 times 32 till infinity. Meaning if this team grew to 100 persons left and right, Mr. John would have made $700. And if it grew to 1,000 left and right, Mr. John would have made $7,000. Think of the potential you have by just recruiting the first 2 persons on board.